I want to talk about what we do when things get hard, feel hard, or we feel uncomfortable. In life, there's a lot of situations where we don't know which route we want to take or which path we want to go, or we try for something and it doesn't quite work out. I have had many experiences in my life, and I continue to experience places where I put myself out, I step forward, and then I feel vulnerable and I wonder, should I have done that? Or it's a big joke in my family because I've created probably about 10 different websites as I've tried and played around with different ideas of how my business to look and what I want to do. And some of those have really taken off, and some of those have been deleted and have never gone anywhere. I own way too many internet domains to count right now. But in that process, I've learned a lot about where I do want to go, because every time I step forward into what I don't want, I gain more clarity on what I do want. So if I hadn't taken certain steps forward that led to dead ends, I might still be sitting here thinking, what if I had tried that? Oh, in a year I'm going to launch this thing and it's going to be so great, so I don't need to work now. And really, by stepping forward when I did and seeing that maybe it wasn't a possibility or maybe it wasn't what I wanted, it gave me the clarity to know where I do want to go, and I'm not sitting waiting thinking about where I maybe want to go someday. So I say this because this week I took a few steps forward with my business, and then I felt really vulnerable, and I felt like, oh, what if it doesn't work out? How embarrassing. What will people think? And then I realized life is like Jenga, which is hilarious to me that this popped in my mind because I haven't played Jenga in probably 15 years. But it made me think of Jenga. And if you're a professional Jenga player, there's this rule, I believe, that if you touch a piece, you have to, go with that piece. But if you play Jenga like I play Jenga, you just touch every piece until you find the easiest one. So like, hard, oh, easy, I'll do that. So I was thinking about this with life, that oftentimes we have to push on the blocks to know what's going to move and what's not going to move. And anyone who works with me knows I'm very spiritual, I'm very into energy and manifesting and prayer. But here's what doesn't work. And here's where we get caught in a spiritual paradigm that is not serving us. What doesn't work is for me to think that meditating will move a Jenga piece. I can sit here forever thinking about it, asking for it, visualizing it. But if I don't reach my hand out and push on the piece, it's not going to move. So there are places in your life that it's awesome to come into stillness, get clarity, gain direction, gain understanding of where you want to go. But then we need to connect that thought with an action. And instead of being attached to moving an unmovable piece, because if we move a piece that's unmovable, the entire tower will crumble. So if we realize that some pieces are movable and some pieces aren't, some pieces we might be able to move now and some pieces we won't be able to move till later, we can start going through life with a very curious stance. Is this the piece I want to play with now? Oh, it's loose, it's ready for me to move. And then I might hit a piece that's not loose, and I know that's not the piece for me right now. But I'm glad I added a little pressure to see that. I'm glad I took a little action forward. So for example, a lot of times I talk about health and wellness because it's a big topic on my mind as I go back and forth on where I am with it. And one thing is, the other day I was Googling best workouts. And I was going to create the best workout plan. And as I was doing that, I thought, Leanne, you would already be a step forward if you stopped Googling and you went to the gym that you already have a membership to. Because going to one workout now is better than thinking about 20 workouts in the future. So maybe an entire workout plan wasn't the piece I was going to move that day, but maybe going to one spin class was a piece I could move, stepping me forward to what I did want. Or maybe I show up at a gym class and I try it out and I don't like it, and that's a piece that's not going to move for me right now. So I can let that go. So I want you to look at your life and look at the ways in which you're playing the game and the ways in which you're thinking about the game or trying to move the game forward without action. And then I want you to start taking some small actions forward. And again, that small action is just that tap. Will this move? Won't this move? Will this move? Won't that move? And just start tapping around and see which pieces you're able, with where you are right now, to move forward, and which pieces you can let go so that you can bring your attention to other pieces. I wish you luck in your exploration, and I wish you bravery as you step forward. And instead of seeing pieces that aren't moving as signs that you're not good enough, that your ideas aren't good, that you're not going to make it, I want you to see that as simply what it is, not the right thing at this time, and then find that next thing. Have a great day.